Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our meeting today. And Pam, could you do a roll call for us?
Sure. Arthur?
I know he's
Counselor
here.
Jakutis?
Present.
He's here, but it looks like he's muted.
As long as we can see him, that's good.
Yep.
Jackie? Betty? Mary?
Present.
John?
To Judge Porter
Liddy?
for basically changing my life in a matter of minutes. Was not happy to be here, but he made me
Arthur, I'm here.
inspired.
Okay. Thanks, Arthur.
Thank you.
Smitty?
Here.
Jean Marie?
Present.
Debbie?
Present.
And our friend from the Friends Liaison, Joan, is here. And Director Best.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
And I just need to correct. I was looking back at notes for another issue, and I had mentioned at the last meeting that Lisa Tobin had asked how I was doing attendance, and it was not about Director Best not being called for attendance. It was about the Friends Liaison. So I stand corrected on that, and sorry about that. I thought I was following notes, but I had to correct myself.
All right. Well, thank you, Pam.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. All right. Well, it looks like we don't have a lot on the agenda today, so we'll start as usual with Megan. But I do want to say one thing, Megan, before you do the financial report. We had a discussion with Lisa and with the law office. Megan can do a basic financial report, and quarterly she will get a statement through City Hall for more of a breakdown on a quarterly report. Just to let everyone know, because I know we had some questions. People wanted it done a different way. Even at City Hall, when I first started, when we did our yearly budget, it used to be a big breakdown. It's not like that anymore. Things have changed through the years, different ways of doing things. So Megan's financial report will be done the way she's been doing it, but quarterly she will get a breakdown through City Hall, and she will give us the quarterly breakdown of everything. Okay, I just wanted to let everybody know that. Sorry, Megan, all yours.
No problem. Thank you. This is a little reflective because on July 3rd, I will have been the director of the Lynn Senior Center for 2 years. I can't even believe that time has gone by so fast. Thank you, Mary. And I'm kind of like looking back on what we've done and how we've moved and grown during that time period. So I'm excited to share the progress that has been made at the Lynn COA over the past 2 years. We have completed renovations on the first floor of the senior center. We are in the process of infusing $100,000 worth of technology into the senior center, which was from the digital literacy grant. Now, with that being said, IT and our tech consultant are still actively working on the Wi-Fi issues down here, but it is a high priority to get that straightened out, but we are still moving forward. Some of the things that we were able to purchase with the $100,000 included low vision computers, digital cameras, smart boards, projectors, digital display boards, as well as some Chromebooks. So when we get back into having the computer classes, then seniors will be able to earn a Chromebook once they complete that series. And we've also used those funds for our weekly tech support consultant who is coming in, helping us set up the equipment, as well as giving direct training and support to seniors down at the Senior Center for Technology. He's running some classes for them. So we continue to grow, and I'm really excited about the things that we've accomplished. We've made some significant increases in our offerings to Lynn seniors. We now have 3 outings a month, 1 to a casino, 1 to a local venue, and 1 to a restaurant. We continue to promote health and educational programs that include monthly presentations from the Department of Public Health, visits from the Mass General Brigham's medical van. Our health program also supports cheer yoga 4 times a month and mindful meditation twice a month, as well as nutrition classes from Bliss. We have a wonderful program that was started long before I got here, Senior Chat with Calvin, who is the new chair of the Friends. And Calvin brings in people that have a wealth of information on a variety of topics that are relevant to seniors. He brought in AARP, he brought in the retired weatherman. He brings in really pertinent people that help inform seniors to make good decisions and share information that is highly relevant. The mission of the Lynn COA is to ensure that Lynn seniors feel safe, welcome, heard, and supported. And our vision is to provide resources and information so that Lynn seniors are able to age well. If there's folks out there that have not joined the Lynn Senior Center and are interested, I invite them to call 781-586-6879 and ask to be put on our mailing list, or just drop in and see us at 37 French Street. We look forward to engaging with more people. We have had a significant increase in attendance over the past 2 years, and we continue to grow. As people probably know, the work has started on the 2nd floor, and we're excited about that. I don't have quite a time frame on that being completed, but work is in progress there. I also wanted to share a program that we started here at the Lynn Senior Center for grandparents who are raising their grandchildren over the age of 60 due to the opioid epidemic. We are offering a twice-a-month support group. So again, if people are interested in that, please call 781-586-6879 and leave your name and your number, and we will give you a call back to get your information and get you onboarded into the support group for grandparents raising grandchildren. So that's the statement. Any questions or concerns?
I just want to say one thing. Your grandparents raising grandchildren, I do want to thank you for that, because as you know, I recommended somebody and she said without the recommendation and going down there and finding resources, speaking with other grandparents that are going through the same thing, it was such a support group to her that it's done wonders, and it's not as difficult. It's still difficult, but knowing she's not the only one going through it and being able to speak with other grandparents really made a huge difference for her. So I do want to thank you for that, because the person I recommended is ecstatic. Without this, she would be lost right now. So thank you, Megan, on that.
Thank you for sharing that. That is my deep passion, grandparents raising grandchildren. So I appreciate that feedback.
Instead of being at the senior center daily, she's not, because it was really, it's done a lot for her. So I want to thank you so much. Let's see. Does anybody have any other questions for Megan? No. So the computer grant, that money we got, do we have the low vision computers yet, or the Chromebooks, or will they be in soon?
We have the materials. We have the Chromebooks. We have the low vision lab is actually set up.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's perfect then. So we're moving along, and like you said, they're working on the Wi-Fi down there.
Yes.
It's a process. It's been a little while, but we have a new person in there now, so hopefully things are moving at a different pace, so
Yes, they are. The city is actively supporting and making the Wi-Fi for the senior center a high priority.
that's great.
They really are.
The only thing, Megan, do you just have, I know I spoke with you the other day saying we do have to do just the basic financial report.
Yes,
Do you have that? And then I think you had,
absolutely do. I think it's a little more than basic, but here I go. Okay. So for the city's appropriation for fiscal year 26, they have allotted $200,000 to us. Formula grant, we were expecting $293,160. That would be 2 drops of the formula grant. So that comes to $493,163, which basically covers the salaries for the senior center, which is for 7 people. However, we do have what I call a rainy day fund, but most people don't. We have funds that the city had held for the senior center during COVID. So we have about $459,000 there. So the way I'm thinking about that money is I know that $12,000 will have to come out of that money towards the vehicle for the public health got for us. They have to put in that amount for the vehicle, even though it was a grant. So we're going to use that. And I'm really trying to live within the budget that we have, because formula grant money comes from the state, and we know that the money comes from the federal government as well. And we want to be mindful because we don't know what's really going to happen. So that money is there, but I'm trying to live within the budget that we have, knowing that there is some emergency funds available if we need them.
that was smart thinking. That's not a bad idea. Yep, go ahead. Go on.
Just want to let people know where the money will be going. I'm not going to give you the amounts, but I'm just going to give you the topic areas, okay? We will be we'll be seeking grants for some additional support for tech, for art classes, for plays. We just had a play down here yesterday, and I heard it was great. I missed it. We will be looking for our budget line to take care of Operation Senior Center, and that is things like the Wi-Fi, the cell phones, the copying machine, the paper, the ink, the Comcast bill, the Verizon bill, the WB Mason, which is office supplies, plus water. We drink a lot of water down here at the senior center. But we also pay for transportation to the casinos. That will be coming out of our budget. We have outside professionals, which come out of our budget. That's a tech consultant, the cheer yoga, the mindful meditation. We will be adding a translator to come down twice a week. So that will come out of our budget. The barber will come out of our budget. The monthly parties that we have, and the membership to MCOA and Lynn TV, as well as the funds for our groups and clubs, which is gardening, chorus, decor, game, and supper club activities. So that's the parameter of where the money will go when we'll be advocating to get support. I appreciate the support that was received from the donations and the event that Pam put together with the Friends to Get money to support the senior center. And again, we're going to continue to advocate and reach out for grants and try to live within the budget that we have and not go into that money that's been left over from COVID, just because I'm just concerned that we don't know what's going to happen with federal funding. And I don't want us to extend ourselves and not have a backup, but we do have a bit of a backup, a support of financial resources.
Right, thank you. Does anybody have any questions for Megan? No, I don't see anybody. All right.
Moving right along then.
All right, so next is Joan. I haven't.
Oh, do you want activities first?
Oh, yeah, activities. We didn't go that fast. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
Okay, no worries. So on Friday, July 11th and July 25th, we will have crafts. We will also have arts and crafts with Sunil on Fridays as well. We will have knitting group. Please come down and join the knitting and crochet group. We need some more folks in there. There will be a presentation on the 24th from Program Manager Tanya Freeman about blue-eyed Susan bloom flowers. Gotta look and see what that is. The case manager from Bliss will be down here on the 15th of July. She helps people with resources. She's an amazing woman, Robin. We'll be starting a new series called 8 Dimensions of Wellness from Bliss. Again, that's supporting that concept of aging well and moving your body. The medical care van from Mass General Brigham will be here on the 3rd of July. Mindful meditation will be here on the 10th and the 24th of July. We take our seniors who are registered to the food pantry on Thursday mornings. And if you're not registered, you can become registered for the food pantry and you'll get transportation to and from the food pantry, from the senior center. We received a grant last year and we were able to purchase a refrigerator so that when people got food from the food pantry, they can put their food in the refrigerator and keep it safe at temperature. We have chair yoga every Tuesday, 4 times a month. We have learning tech with Larry and tech support on Fridays. And we have Claudia coming down. She changed her days, so July 1st and July 18th to support people with mass health. July 2nd will be the barbecue. The trips to the casino will be the Brook on the 10th. They'll be going out to lunch on the 22nd and a trip to Stoneham Zoo on the 24th. For presentations, we have the Essex County Registry of Deeds will come and do a presentation on property fraud on the 8th. Element Care will present about their resources and supports for seniors. Salem Disability Network will come down and do a presentation on the 15th. The public library will come down and do membership cards and talk about summer adult programming and the use of technology online on the 17th. And on the 31st, public health will present on anti-boredom to minimize boredom among seniors. July 16th, the barber will be here. And Dr. Meany, our dentist, is no longer coming, but people are free to reach out to him in his office and make their own personal appointments.
Right, you guys are busy.
We try.
Anybody have any questions?
Every day.
Any questions for Megan regarding anything?
Yeah, I do. Megan was generous enough to walk me through the second floor a couple weeks ago, and I saw the outdoor garden. And I wonder, Megan, if there's any desire to have more experts on gardening come in and present.
I can check in with Rachel. It might be nice to have someone come in, and she runs the garden club, but it might be nice to have someone come in and talk to that group.
We have a garden club in the Diamond District, and we recently, last month, we had the gal who runs the native plants department at Home Depot come. She lives in Nahant, and she gave a really interesting talk on native plants, and I can't help but think she would be more than happy to come and speak. So I just want to offer that.
That sounds like a wonderful resource. Can you send me her contact and I will share it with Rachel and we'll make that happen?
Will do.
I also do know, because now that we will be having the second floor. Right now, we were sharing that patio area with the school department. So they had half of it, we had half. They are moving out. I don't know who will be going up to the other floors, They will. I don't know exactly when they're moving or anything, but that now that we have the second floor, they won't have access to it. So that patio and that garden area will be this strictly just a senior center.
Oh, I
So
wasn't aware of that.
it was kind of difficult the last year or two because we were sharing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because at one point there was still some office people up there from previous years that have always been there. Then the school department moved up to the third floor, so everyone had access. Now that it's going to be strictly for the senior center, nobody's going to have access to come through that area to use a patio. So if you do get that name, at least they can work on something, get some stuff together and figure out what they want to do for next year out there.
Yeah,
They'll have all the garden beds.
you know,
That's amazing. Thank you.
The Y has a beautiful vegetable garden. I haven't been up to the top.
Yeah, they do.
They harvest, and then they had the vegetables there for the taking in the lobby last year. That might there. I'll find out at the Y who handles that rooftop vegetable garden, because that might also be a great resource, somebody to come in and talk.
Mm-hmm.
And
Definitely.
that, we're interested in additional resources. What Rachel had done last year, she did the garden beds, and we harvest the food and then we share it with the seniors. They made salsa. We have a taste testing, which we blindfold Mayor Nicholson and have him taste our veggies. So yes, we'd be interested in continuing to build additional relationships and supports.
Great. Does anybody have any other questions? All right. And now I'm going to move on to June, Friends of the Council on Aging.
Thank you. I am very pleased to be here. As you all know, it has been a tough journey for me. I do not have a report, but I plan on moving forward, and hopefully this will be a good year for all of us. Thank you very much. I came specifically to thank everyone who was kind enough to remember me, because it's so important when you are isolated to be connected through cards or phone calls. So I thank everyone who was there for me. And it's good to be back and see everybody.
Well, welcome back, June. We missed you.
Welcome.
All right, so next we go on to the construction. I'm going to be honest, I have not spoken with Laura. Last time I spoke, I think I told everyone we were hoping, was it the end of July? I don't have my paperwork in front of me. I think it was towards the end of July. I don't know if they've run into any problems up there or anything. So like I said to everyone the last meeting, they say the end of July, but I always extend it maybe 2 to 3 weeks, because you always run into a problem. Anything with construction does not happen right on time, right on schedule. So I'm hoping sometime beginning of August, we should be up there. Hopefully sooner, but I'm going to at least say till August. What we say.
That's fair.
I have not even been up there. And Megan, have you seen a change up there? Have you been?
They've knocked down some walls, and my understanding is the tech department from the city hall is trying to help sort out how they're going to put the drop lines in for the tech lab that's going to be upstairs on the second floor.
Okay, so they are working. They are
working. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. All right, the next one is staff needs. What are your staff? You always have staff
I am
needs.
so excited to share that we have hired a new kitchen coordinator, and we have hired a head clerk. The head clerk starts the 1st of July, and the kitchen coordinator started on Monday.
Okay.
So we're moving forward, and we're growing, and everybody was really excited about the kitchen coordinator. She had been volunteering here for a while, and she seems to be a really good fit. So
Nice.
we're excited.
All right, perfect. Volunteer opportunities.
I would say at this point right now that we're full and there's not current volunteer opportunities because we have folks coming down from the abatement program in the city, and we're about to get some youth workers. Not to say that we might not need additional volunteers in the future, but right now I think we're in a good place.
All right, that's the first time I can actually say, wow.
Right.
Do you have something to add?
Yeah, question about that. Megan, is that because it's summertime and the students are available? Do you anticipate that come September, when the kids are back at school, that might change?
I do.
Okay,
Yes.
so we should keep that in mind to be prepared for for openings maybe in come September, late August, early September.
Yes.
Megan, are they the youth work is through community
Yes, they are.
development? So it will be middle towards the end of August is when they're done.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Pam, did you have a question?
No.
You there?
Yes, I said no. I'm all set.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thanks. So did the volunteers. Next on our list is vehicle timeline. Do we have a timeline on that, Megan?
We do not. I anticipate within the next month. Again, what I know is that we have to put $12,000 towards the vehicle, and it should be able to hold at least 2 wheelchairs plus additional seating for other people. The total seating for the vehicle is supposed to be 6, including the driver.
Okay.
And it's kind of like just in the nick of time because old Betsy's on her last leg.
Oh. All right. So again, vehicles, talking to different people, they order vehicles and they're just taking, it's not like it used to be manufacture it and they come right in. It doesn't work that way since COVID, from what I hear. So that looks like we concluded the meeting, but we are off for the month of July and August. Unless something comes up, we can have a meeting. We would let everybody know, but July and August, everyone can enjoy themselves. Other than that, does anybody have anything to add?
Everybody have a good summer.
Yes, I
Stay
shall.
hydrated.
Yes.
Stay cool. Oh, Megan, question. Did we get, I know they were using the senior center listed, correct, for a cooling station yesterday. Did we get extra seniors coming in?
No, not really. We just have basically our regular people, but Rachel did post on Facebook for us that, we are open, please come down. And when seniors left on Monday, we're like, please come back on Tuesday. We will keep you cool. We'll give you water. So no, we didn't have a lot of new people.
Okay.
But overall, the senior center continues to get new people, but not just for the,
Right.
Yeah, 'cause I did see it posted on the city and everything that they were using. They had City Hall open, the senior center for cooling stations. Well, I just want to say, everyone, have a great summer. Stay
You're
cool.
welcome.
But if anyone has any questions or any issues, please don't hesitate to call. Let me know, let Megan know, and we can work it out.
Right.
Everyone have a great summer.
You also.
Goodbye.
Okay, and don't forget, July 2nd is the barbecue, the 4th of July event, so hopefully I see some of the COA board down there celebrating with us.
What time? What time?
We serve lunch at 11:45, so as long as you're here by 11, you could have little festivities with us. I believe the Friends are doing a raffle that day as well.
Mm-hmm. Megan, do we have to register for that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, everybody, have a great summer, and hopefully I'll see some is for the 4th of July event.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.